Hello, this is 𝐍𝐸ann with Joyminder Consulting here on Tuesday at 2 o'clock, a little bit after Central Time as usual, to go through the Now.Site presentation. I'm so excited today, especially today is November 24th, to share some of the new updates that I just found out 4 hours ago that are going on. I'd seen them a little bit here and there over the weekend as people were coming in and joining Now.Site. And I'm training them, I started noticing that there were little things showing up. And I will be digging into that a little bit on this introduction. And then following this, we'll do a separate training video. So if you're interested in that, you'll want to look for a similarly dated video to follow up. For now, I'm going to share my screen, and we are probably going to have to share it 2 or 3 times, it looks like, just because my oh yeah, it almost worked. Okay, there we go. Let's try it one more time. There we go, there we go, there we go. And sharing. I had this set up for something else, but we'll bring this down. Zoom Pro that I am at this point. But I really want to welcome everyone who's here. Whether you are checking this out as a possibility for your business or you're already using it for your business, these presentations can really help remind you. You only remember about 30% of what you hear. So if you think you know it all by now, you've probably been hearing this a lot. If you think you know it all by now, but you've only heard it once, hang on and buckle up, because we're going to go through some more. So this is Now.Site. This is the business presentation. Once again, my name is 𝐍𝐸ann. I have my own team called the Joyminder team. I'm a proud member of the Ko-fi team, spelled K-O-F-F-I. I'll tell you about that. And then we are also members of the Gem Junkies team within Now.Site. And these are just support networks that we have within Now.Site, where we can help support each other and help with training and events and promotions and things like this. It's really a great thing. So let me tell you about the Ko-fi team. Lois Ko-fi, gratefully, has been just a terrific friend of mine for many, many years. I'm going to spend a moment to talk about Dr. Ivan Misner of BNI. Started BNI Business Network International 35 years ago. Shortly after starting it, he met an amazing woman who became his wife, Elizabeth Misner. This morning, I was on her memorial service, and it was really, it was touching. I mean, she lived a beautiful life, and a life that many of us could be if we chose to. If we lived in a world of envy, you may have some envy. And there were people like Jack Canfield and some other names that you would know that were giving tribute to the life that she lived and what she gave and how she lived and who she was. And but who she was, I think, really had a lot to do with what BNI is, Business Network International, in the idea that givers gain. When you give people things that they need, not what you need, but when you give others what they need, you truly, things come around and things return to you. And you know what? Now.Site, in many, many ways, runs on that exact same philosophy. And I'm going to show you that in a couple minutes. One other tie-in, though, is that I met Lois Ko-fi thanks to BNI. She was actually the very first referral I ever received in BNI about 5.5 years ago. We've been business partners ever since. And last summer, she called me up and she said, 𝐍𝐸ann, I know you know a lot about technology, and you've run businesses, and you have your manufacturing company, and you've got your CRM and this and that and the other thing, some of which I've been telling her for years, hey, you should check this out. But she said, but there's this new thing, and I really think you should check it out. And I really didn't want to, because I thought, you know, I really do know this stuff, and I'm so overwhelmed with all the things I have to do to market my business. I don't need another thing to do. But because of our relationship and my, she's like, just, could check it out for me. And I'm like, yeah, I'll check it out for you. And 20 minutes into the presentation, I was canceling a lot of other programs, a lot of other systems that I was paying for monthly or annually in some cases, and replacing them with what I'm going to show you right now. That alone caused a swing in my business, because I was, instead of spending a lot of money, I was now spending a little money. And within a week, just by sharing it with a couple other business owners that I knew this could benefit, I had that debt wiped out as well, because I actually got paid a referral fee for referring them into the business. Since then, and because I love to share what works and I love to share it with people who need it, I love to give, I have accumulated a lot of people that have found that this is useful. And in fact, this morning just cleared again a 4-figure income into my own business rather than an expense, just because of sharing something that I really believe can benefit and grow people in their own business with their own joy. I know we have on here today as a guest, we have somebody who's running for an office. I know he's going to use it for that. I know, to whatever degrees you can within legal parameters. I know he's running a summit. He's going to use it for that. I know he's excited to share this business. And we do have a very special opportunity. I'm going to share right this towards the end, a very special opportunity from now until November 30th, 10 p.m. Eastern time. We can actually invite people into Now.Site for half price. So I'll put that up at the end. Now let's get going. Ignoring online marketing is like opening a business but not telling anyone. Like, hey, I'm a whatever, let's say you're an insurance agent, you're a real estate agent, and you don't tell anybody you're doing it. Well, I've got a website, right? Because my broker gave me a website. My company gave me a website. But really? Google reports that over 90% of consumers go online to research offline purchases and the people they're purchasing them from before they buy. 80% of consumers lose trust in businesses when information online is incorrect or unavailable. But 99% of business owners do not have a professional online marketing presence. So let's think about that. 99% of business owners. I'm talking about those realtors, those insurance agents, those neighbors who have the network marketing company in jewelry or essential oils or whatever. They are independent business owners, and they are using a company website to brand themselves. That doesn't work. It brands the company, not themselves. So independent business owners, it could be your neighbor who's a handyman or handy woman, as the case could be, right? Let's be gender open. But, whatever it is, if they don't have a professional online marketing presence, they're keeping their business a secret. And that is exactly what Justin Bellababa was concerned with. He said, you know what? He had made it. He's done really, really well. He went to this little school you probably heard of called Harvard. He founded one company and sold it. He founded another company and sold it. He's probably doing okay. And he said, you know what? I see the big companies taking off and doing well. It's time for everybody else to be able to do it too. So he said, I'm going to create a software that the mompreneurs, the solopreneurs, the partnerships, the small business owners, the independent professionals can really use and not have to go get a degree in IT. Anybody here with a degree in IT? I think there is. So, all right. Because here's the problem. These small business owners, all of them, when they have their jewelry, hey, come over, they're making sales. They're doing sales. Sales is what they're focused on, and that's fine. Sales are what paid the bills. If you don't have sales, you don't have a business. If you're not making money, it's a hobby. We need to make sales, but we need to make sales more than just today. And the people we know get tired of us always saying, hey, can you buy for me? Can you buy for me? Can you buy for me? I need you to buy for me. Hey, it's the end of the month. My mortgage is due. Can you buy for me? Big companies don't do that. They market. They're out there all the time marketing And you can think of your favorite commercial. I don't know if it's for a truck or iPhone or for McDonald's, but you think of that commercial that you just can't quite get out of your head from 15, 20 years ago, where they marketed you so well to that when you needed to buy the truck, at least you went and looked at them. When you needed to get a phone, at least you went and checked them out. And when you need that fast food and they're right across the street from each other, you know, it's marketing. So we don't need sales just today, but we need sales today, tomorrow, next week, next month, next year. And those companies are the ones that are out there looking for those companies are looking for people all the time. So when the time is right, they can buy. More contacts lead to more customers. That's just a fact. You need to have more people in your database. If you only have 10 people that you know or 100 people that you know, they're going to burn out on buying from you. I don't care what products you've got. There's a lot of products out there, and I sell a lot of products too. But even then, you know, I have people that fall off. They're like, you know, I've been using this for a long time, but I'm going to try something new. You know, you can't fault that. Digital marketing has leveled the playing field. Now we can market like the large companies. Yay! We can market on Pinterest, we can market on Instagram, and we can market on all these different things. If you can learn it all. So we don't, and this is really where I was in July. I wasn't using all the tools I had because I was overwhelmed even with it. And I get it. It's not hard for me to do some of this stuff, but it got time consuming. And some of these things have a really big learning curve, and they do take time. And to go find great content or create new content can really be a time suck for a lot of businesses and a lot of business owners. So we don't do it. But look at all the things you need to really consider doing if you really want to grow your business. We've got to attract prospects. We've got to communicate with prospects, and we have to track and measure where our prospects are at. So we attract them with ads and retargeting ads and making sure that our search engine optimization is up so that they can find our website, get on our email list, receive our newsletters, see our blogs and read our blogs, and receive our content marketing online on social media. And then we need to track and measure, are they engaging? Where are they engaging? How can we get them to engage more? Let me just go back to this. Clear as mud? Okay. Well, the Now.Site platform really is the first all-in-one digital marketing platform that does help small business owners market like the big companies and keeps it simple. I'm going to start out with retargeting ads because you probably know what they are. You look at something or talk about something, and suddenly those ads start popping up on your phone. They pop up in a Google search, they pop up in your email, they pop up on your social media, and that's called retargeting. Those companies are paying to get in front of you over and over and over again until you've seen it enough times that you're starting to click on it. I'm not going to get too specific, but my husband had found a really cute mug. It made us laugh. Every day now, he gets a different variation of that mug being marketed to him. And he snaps the photo and sends it to me, and we laugh again. And eventually it will stop. But it was just hilarious because it's not a mug that we would ever really buy. It's just not. It's funny, but but it was a clear example of retargeting. I thought it was really cute. So retargeting is one type of ad, but we actually have another type of ad. Again, this is how you attract people to you. And really the ad pin is the first way that we do this. And you can get people into your retargeting system with this optional ad pin. You don't really have to do this. There are other ways to attract people into your marketing, but I do use this and I do find it to be extremely beneficial. So you create a full color ad on your Now.Site program. You drop an ad pin on the map. So today I'm working with somebody who is creating an ad pin because the local charitable organization has found out a way to do Santa pictures without being in person. and they're going to do this event, and they want to make sure that people see it. Well, they're in a particular city, and they don't need people from my city doing it, although theoretically, think about that actually, they could really expand their scope if they wanted to. But most likely, if it's I think it might be a museum, I have to remember the details, they want to find people that are relatively local to this museum, so that when things are open again, people remember and have goodwill. This is marketing, by the way. Have goodwill towards that museum and come and support and donate to them. So in this case, they would drop the ad on the museum and say, okay, people from a 15-mile radius come to visit us, so we're going to target that group. And then considering your ad the population, they can decide how many ads do they want to drop. So they select the area, they select the radius that they want to reach. It could be really small. I know people who are in energy, they want to target a particular building complex, and they will just tighten up and really drop a pin only on that complex. And then they'll do very targeted ads just to the hundreds of people that are in that area. But when they need to look at their energy bills and they might want to make a change, they know exactly who to talk to. So advanced ad targeting, from after you specify the area, is you can also specify the age, the gender, and the interests of the people that you want to target. You can even say, look, I want the ads only to send out Monday through Friday, or only in the middle of the night, or only on the weekends. However you want to set it up, they give you that option as well. Once you have that set up, and it is a really quick system, you set it up one time on one platform, which is Now.Site, and then you hit start broadcasting. And it goes out onto everything: iPhones, Androids, tablets, desktop, laptops. It just goes out to everyone in that targeted area of the ad pin, and they see it lots of places. Over 1 million different sites can have your ad running on them. Not all at once, unless you bought a lot of ads. But I'm saying, if your target market is on Facebook and Yahoo or whatever, if they're on AOL, let me know. I'm just curious. But you know, if wherever they are, these ads are going to follow. Is your ad more towards business-minded people? Maybe it's going to show up on LinkedIn and Bloomberg. You know, whatever it is, those ads are going to drop. And this is by no means the extent of the notification network. It's huge, 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 huge. But it is going to follow where those people are going to see it. And once they click on the ad, so here it is, it appears, the posts show up. And when people click on them, they will go to a full color website, fully functional website, or a landing page, depending on how you do this. I'll pause right here. Some people are like, well, I have a website. I don't need a new website. And that's fine. Then you have a landing page that points people to your full website. But I do have a question. If you have a full website, how's your SEO, and how are you beefing up your SEO? Because if you're not changing something on your website virtually daily, or frequently at very least, the SEO of a stagnant website goes down and down and down and down. What I love about what Now.Site has done is that we have created a system that helps to raise those landing pages and our Now.Site websites up, because the SEO is always going fresh. If that's way beyond your head, then ignore the last minute of what I talked about and just move on. So when people get to the website, they will find things like this, a form. So in this case, we have a guy, he's a realtor, and this young woman is looking at a house. She's like, ooh, that looks cool. And so she wants to check it out. She goes to his website, she fills in her information on his website, and she ends up in his contact relationship management system, CRM, or let's just call it a database. From there, she's also immediately sent out an email. Boom, he has an email set up in there, ready to go. And the email, by the way, says hello and uses her name and says, hey, I would love to show you this house. What time works for you? Because his calendar is in the email. And so she checks out the calendar and she books an appointment for 2 days from now. And he gets an alert probably through his calendar, right? And an email maybe. And he says, oh, wow, while I was over here giving the dog a bath, I just got booked an appointment with somebody I've never met who wants to check out a house that I put out on an ad. How cool is that? And can you imagine that working for your business? So she gets an instant email, and this is the beginning of an email campaign. Because as we saw, let's see if I can find it up here on this page, she's actually getting married in 6 months. She's really not buying a house yet. She doesn't even know for sure what part of the city she wants to live in. But he can start sending her email campaigns about different parts of the city or the parts that he specializes in, talk about the parks that are nearby, talk about great amenities, things to know before buying a house, how to get in touch with his favorite people in the industry. He can do all sorts of email campaigns that are not saying, sign with me now, sign with me now. We don't want to do that. We want to be, make somebody like us and trust us. And when they're ready, they'll become our customers. So he actually builds out an email campaign to win that relationship, win the trust, and eventually win the customer. Awesome, right? All set up, all on automation. How cool is that? So your growth and success is in building your database. Remember that slide earlier that said the more people, the more contacts you have, the more customers you will have. And we want to keep in touch with our current people too. So we blog and we put on social posts, and these go out to the people we know, the people we already know, love, and trust, as well as those new people that have connected with us so that they can get to knowing, like, loving, and trusting us. I like loving better than liking even. Awesome. So anybody thinking, oh, this still sounds like a lot of work. I have to post a blog. I have to find the content. I have to do this. I have to do that. This is too much. But it's not, because we've made it simple because of this. Artificial intelligence is there to make this all fairly seamless. And at this point, I am going to actually today jump right into my back office and show you how this all works. Before I do that, I'm going to hit 2 more slides. This is here. This is what we've been talking about. Online marketing essentials. This is what is hard. This is what was hard for me in July, even me. And I don't consider myself to be untech savvy at all, but except with Zoom. Social media, website, blog, SEO, email, retargeting, CRM and analytics. You can have Hootsuite and Blogger and MailChimp and Google and ClickFunnels and Salesforce and Google Analytics, and you can spend hundreds to thousands of dollars per month. I guess I'm happy to say I was more in the hundreds category, not the thousands category as of June. But all of this essentially now is covered with one marketing solution, which is Now.Site. As I'm going to show you through my own back office in a moment, with one click, I do my social media posts, and it improves my website with my SEO and my blog. I get to send emails out to people. And that starts, and it helps to retarget people as well, bring them back to me. So I have ads, analytics, and CRM. And all of this is done all within the Now.Site platform. Boom. So if you were paying $500 to $2,500 a month, and this was, say, $200 a month, that would be pretty cool. You'd be saving a lot of money. But wait, there's more. How about $87 a month? Yay! $87 a month is what I switched to from what I had been paying to multiple vendors monthly or annually, and I wiped all of that out to do this. So right there, that was like a $3,000 swing from expenses to keeping the money in my business so I could reinvest it in other ways. That's a big, big deal for a lot of small businesses. Again, think of your network marketing friends who, and I do it. You know, I actually had somebody call me today. She wants me to send her a box of coffee. I have coffee for sale, and I'm going to send it to her. But my profit after shipping and after having bought the product in the first place, come on, it's like $5. It's painful. And so how do you know, how many boxes of coffee do I even have to sell? This makes it a lot easier when my marketing can be free, and now every $5 is actually a $5 profit into my business. So, and the free, by the way, is by sharing this, like I said earlier, with the people that need it. So I'm going to, at this point, share the new exciting news, which is this. Boom. Special offer just announced this morning, 10 a.m., 50% off. So if you didn't hear the news this morning, I'm really excited. I've actually already had somebody sign up this morning using the promo code THANKS, THANKS. So for those of us that are in Now.Site already, yes, this is true. Started today at 11 o'clock Eastern time. Goes until midnight, 11:59 Eastern time on next Monday. And they said there is no chance, nada, that this is going to go into December, like none, not a minute into December. You are done at 11:59 with this opportunity, and that's Eastern time, so 9 p.m. Pacific, just being clear. Questions that people ask, yes, if you share this with a friend, instead of $87, it's now $42.50. You, as the referrer, the affiliate, still do make your sign-on bonus, which is $30. Boom. It's a half off for the first month, not permanently, but a half off for the first month. You make your commission, and again, you also get full points in terms of your business volume. So if those of you who know what I'm talking about, now you know. Full business volume for this. In other words, if you have 3 people that sign up with this 50% offer, you will be in the 100 Club, and next month you will qualify, or you will receive another $100 in addition to the 3 times $30 sign-on bonuses. So it's a big win. It's a big opportunity for closing out the month in a strong way for your business to actually get this for free in your business. So have at it. Just another tip I just heard, I have not verified this, but go, screenshot this, get it off of Facebook, whatever. Apparently, update your Now.Site app, and you can put this on Instagram. Boom. Everybody talks about being on Instagram. I've never seen it. I've never believed it would ever happen. I haven't tried it yet, but I heard we can actually put this offer out on Instagram. I wouldn't just put this. I would, do your thing, but let the people that you've been talking to about this know that this is an opportunity. All right, so now we are going to, it is 2:30, jump into my back office. I'm going to show you a couple of things, and then we will jump into a quick training. Looking for how long is it 50% off for the new customer? Just 1 month, and till Monday. Yep, there we go. And yep, there you go. Awesome. Everybody's questions have been answered. So we're going to share screen, and I'm going into my back office, if I can find it. 1 moment. There we go. All right. All right, so online ads. A quick run through on my back office. Everybody's seeing my full screen now? Is that correct? Okay, great. On the left-hand side, you're seeing my name, and yes, I have a lot of tabs open. I've been trying to fix that, but my name, analytics, online ads, websites, email campaigns, social marketing, and then here, Now.Site, contacts, this is my CRM, teams, content is part of the teams, and then the affiliate program, this is how we share. This is a new button for anybody that's been in this for a little while. We've changed how this looks. It looks great, but we have a different page now for affiliate program. This is where you access it. And support. Support is really important. You can get to support. I really want to tell you, everybody, how great the support is with this company, and I'm just going to blow your minds in about 2 more minutes. Support here, and then in the lower right hand corner, this button, support here. Within here, you can start a conversation and they will reply. They have live support. That is over Zoom. You will have a waiting period most likely, but eventually you can get to a live person and they will even share your screen and look at anything that you're trying to do and help you with that. Training resources. If you click here, it opens up a new tab and you have access to all of this training at your fingertips at 1 o'clock in the morning when you're so excited you can't sleep and you have this new fresh idea you want to get going, but you forgot how to make a website. You click on play. It's a short website, a short video. You can pause it and play it until you got it all done. Done for you campaigns. Website builder is over here. This is the new features with the new, more robust website. Lots of videos here. We also have a training calendar. If you're more of a planner and you want to plan out what you're going to do, these are the official Now.Site trainings. This is what I'm doing today. This is just me and the Ko-fi team kind of doing this because we want to support the people we know best. But there is this training going on through Now.Site. So every Tuesday at 10 a.m. Central Time, that's when they make the big announcements like they did this morning. But they also have a marketing overview happening. Yesterday they did a live websites and funnel building training, and they're going to do that again tomorrow. And not to say, you know, I think they're great. They're saving them someplace. I haven't had a chance to check in on them, but I've been doing this for a little while. So, but I'm going to check in on them too. I'm sure I can always learn things as well. As you scroll down, there's other important links. So lots of stuff here. Going back to my back office. And the support. Now, ready, set, hold your breath. Now, down here, there's a new thing. See this little bell? Boom. I have to refresh my page, I think, because it's only showing a few things right now. But when I was helping my new person get started, there were about 15 different trainings that have popped up. These are so cool. Watch this. So how to find your referral link. And by the way, if you do join on Now.Site, set up your referral link. You just don't know when you might want to share it with somebody. Make it easy. So I clicked on that and it says it has a pop-up. Everybody see the pop-up that says click here? Just want to make sure. Okay. It pops up and says click here. That couldn't be easier. Then it says use these links to share Now.Site with your friends and colleagues. Okay. And then it says change referral code, and it tells you what you'll do and why you do it and what you need to do if you actually change it. And I'm not going to change mine because I like my referral link, but I click on got it, and my referral link does end in Joyminder. When you first set up Now.Site, it's something like A69832B. If you want that to be your referral link, that's great. I encourage you to change your referral code right away at the beginning to something that's more memorable, and it's easier when you're, you know, sharing it with people to make sure that they got it. Did you get a link that ended in Joyminder? Okay, good. That's the link you want to click on, and then you can jump in. So that's one of the little, it's a little training. How do you duplicate a website? This is cool. How do you duplicate a website? So to start, click on your websites. I have a lot of websites, just to warn you. This might take a minute to load. I lost count at 90. But again, that's me. I have a lot of ideas. I don't really sleep. And there we go. Another pop-up. Click on the 3 dots and select duplicate website. Wow. Okay, so I can duplicate. I don't want to duplicate that one. But there is one down here at the bottom that I do want to duplicate. And so I'm going to click on that and duplicate it. And it's working on it. And it says duplicated successfully. up at the top. So now they've got all these little trainings in here. I'm so excited by this level of support. This is automation. This is AI kind of at its finest. I'm not going to say it's actually artificial intelligence. They probably programmed this stuff. What do you think? If we bring it down to the bottom, okay, we'll see. Sometimes they take a minute to show up. Uh-oh, I clicked on something. All right, and then, you know, so I can learn different things. And I encourage, go through these things. If you're new, take a moment and get these walkthroughs. Do your best to do what they say to do and not just start clicking out of stuff. Don't X out of things by accident. It's hard to get them necessarily restarted. One more thing I wanted to share with you. Boy, there's just so much in here, and I encourage you to go to trainings, find videos, go to my 𝐍𝐸 Consulting on YouTube. I have a lot of videos. I try to describe what's in each video to some degree, so you can find out what you can learn from a particular video, speed through the stuff you don't need, and find out, you know, how do you set up a good email campaign. I'm just going to click on that quickly. But once you have your website set up and you get those automated emails, we have two types. We have email campaigns, and then we also have newsletters. And the newsletters are part of the retargeting in some ways, how we continue to reach out to the people that have reached back to us. There are also these teams. If you're not part of a team already, become parts of teams, join teams, because once you're in a team, you can copy so much great information and great ideas that you do not have to come up with on your own. If you're going to be part of Now.Site, I'd encourage you to join the Now.Site team. It's this one right here, Now.Site Marketing Team. I'm going to click on that right now. And you'll notice that you can see who's in it. That doesn't do you any good. But you can click on Content and now click on Now.Site Marketing. And now we see the content they've already created for anybody wanting to market Now.Site to help grow the Now.Site business. So in here, you'll find videos you can put into your landing pages. You can find lead magnets and ebooks to help build your business. Can you think of anyone that might be interested in Quarantine Survival Guide, how to actually work from home? It's yours for a click. You click on it and you download it. You insert it into your website. It's quick and easy, and it's there. People will give you their information to get what I just downloaded in a snap. Now.Site logos are all in here. Your very own ebook. This is new. I haven't even seen this. Use this Word doc to create your very own ebook. Watch the recording for instructions on how to. They're always putting new stuff in here. This is totally new to me. I'll come back and check this out later. Done for you stuff is all in here. Training videos are all in here. Lots and lots of social images. I just love that I can go in here and find great images. I can brand with my own logo and put it out onto the into that interwebber thingy. All right, so I'm going to end this video. I hope you've had a great experience seeing at least a touch of the power of what Now.Site can do, from your online ads, bringing people into your website, bringing people to your landing pages where you can email them. It just does everything. And truly, it's just been a huge blessing for all of my businesses and for just dozens of people that I've been blessed to work with as well. So we'll stop this recording right now. Come back next week, 2 o'clock. Bring people who might be interested with you. Remember that next week on Tuesday, the half price thing will be over. Don't ask for it. I can't do anything about it. But hopefully have them enrolled by Tuesday, and we'll go through this again and then be able to, I mean, for $42, they can give it a try, right? There's no contract. They can, you know, give it a try and get involved here. Of course, we want people to give it a try for, 60 to 90 days minimum, so they really get the results they're looking for. But it's truly a blessing for my businesses. I feel it can be a blessing for yours. This is 𝐍𝐸𝐿 with 𝐍𝐸 Consulting. Pleasure to be here, and I'm going to stop the recording. Have a great, blessed day.